Can't stop me in the paint. Let's go.
All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
Oh, good three.
Shot.
Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Kings. A terrific shooter. This team counts on C.J. McCollum for scoring, playmaking, and leadership as they get set to square off against the Thunder. Kings, Thunder. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now Sacramento's starting five. Walker out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Russell. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the five down low. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Boss. Cook out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And he gets it back. On the wing, Walker, defended by Durant. Outside for Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by Murray. And here are the Thunder now. Now Holmgren. Pass to Cook. Durant at the elbow. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the year.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
Now, here's Walker. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Passes it to Sabonis. Outside for Murray. Back to LaVine. Over Cook. LaVine can't hit.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Russell. Walker with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is off. Nice D from Russell. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And when Murray is aggressive, it keeps the defender off balance, and they resort to foul.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And with his mobility, Murray doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time to be effective. His movement and energy alone puts pressure on a defense.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Shot's good by Walker.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Boss. He had 15 points last out. Here's Cook. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cook's got 6 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. And you look at Walker, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Kicks it to Russell. Fires away from way outside. Walker's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
That's a big-time finish right there. Chet Holmgren refusing to let the defense deter him.
Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still scoreless. He kicks it to Holmgren. Oh, good on the 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Walker the pass to Russell. Now the pass to Murray. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Here is Cook, guarded by Levine. Cook, good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Russell. The step-back jumper is good.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Sabonis defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sabonis. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Levine. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
From 13, again the thunderstorm.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Russell passes to Sabonis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Here is Cook, guarded by Levine. Pulls it up. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 3. Dishes to Russell. Pass to Levine. Walker with it. He has 6. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
But I tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
Here's Cook going inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Such an early part of the season, Doris. Most teams are still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I think what people don't realize is that it's not just a change on the court. It means new personalities in the locker room, the team playing, team meals. It can be a big change, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Big Dog, he's checked in for Sabonis. Odom comes in for Keegan Murray. And it's the Beast in for Levine. That one misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Carlos. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here is Odom. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Jazz. Walker looking for an opening. Here's Big Dog. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Big Dog. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Fires at the elbow. It's tipped, and they get it back. Poked away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And check out the numbers for Boss. Great showing for him last season. And one of the league's most ferocious rebounders, always working. He was top 5 in that category.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. Passes to Walker. Right wing. Odom on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. It's stolen. Pass to Cook. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That ties it up.
And what energy from Odom, just outworking the defense right there.
Cook looking it over. The pass to Holmgren. And the junk by Holmgren.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
They get it back, and another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
For Sacramento, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Micic, he's checked in for Russell.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Thunder. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Micic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Utah. Swiped away. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Odom. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. The Beast passes to Odom. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
And the Kings making a change here. Cooks checked in. On defense, the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Sacramento again missing. Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Holmgren. Sacramento grabs the miss.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Here's Walker. And a missed layup. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to McCarthy. Here's Boss. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Carlos, guarded by Walker. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Cooks.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's McCarthy. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. And you look at Walker, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, Boss. He's also having a tremendous season rebounding the ball.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Outside, Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 8 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Diallo comes in for Walker. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for the Beast. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. The Kings trailing. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's Big Dog. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
Second personal foul.
And the Thunder making the switch here. Wallace is checked in.
To the floor for your Thunder, Wallace.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Holmgren. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. 10 points in the game so far.
That's Holmgren trusting his instincts, right? Just, hey, on the catch, be ready to fire.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
14 foul.
There's Big Dog. 5 points in the game. He takes it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
For Sacramento, Iggy taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Levine. Keegan Murray is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Diallo in at the 3. Now here's Durant. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Levine against Wallace. Levine kicks to Murray. Inside. Sabonis, no good. The Thunder with the lead. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
And, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And the first one drops. Wallace hits 2 free throws. The Kings trail by 4. Brogdon outside. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. Cook is checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the high post. For Murray. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brogdon. Outside, Levine. The kick out to Odom. 6 on the shot clock. The high post shot. They grab their own miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Sabonis against Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
And let's check out the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
So it's the Thunder now, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Durant drains it from distance.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Timeout called by the Kings. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
The beast is checked in for Sacramento. Russell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder. The Kings in second.
And these are two teams that excel at punishing opponents for their mistakes. I mean, they certainly did that last season.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Murray looking around. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Bank shot. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, that's about determination and hustle. Chet Holmgren getting the second chance opportunity because of his work.
Russell inside. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. He gets that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray against Durant. Takes a three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside, Odom. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Odom. Trains it from beyond the arc. Odom's got 5 points so far.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense is in focus.
There's the pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 4. Here's the Beast. That falls. Nice feed that time from Odom. The Beast's got his first 2 points.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
Fires the three. Rejected by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Walker's checked in for the Kings.
Walker.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Outside, Russell. Ball stolen. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves him behind.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 8. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Holmgren. Sabonis, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Russell with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
To the wing right side. Here's Carlos. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Aussie's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holiday comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento also making some changes. Big Dog comes in for Sabonis, and it's Micic in for Russell. And both free throws good for Durant.
What a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
coming off a terrific season, and he ranks second overall in rebounding. Just a tremendous presence on the interior.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Now, here's Walker. He's got 10. Here's Big Dog, taken away by Holiday. Down low, jumps up, and Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Here's Micic, still without a basket. Outside, Walker, beyond the arc. A rebound by Cook. Cook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Katie against Walker. Stolen by Walker. Passes it to Micic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Wide open look here for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Murray's got 6 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Durant kicks to Holmgren. It's good from long range. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Murray. Over Holiday. Murray, no good. The Thunder leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Holmgren, and it's denied. To the middle, and it's Murray with the jam.
Thunderous stuff there for Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
Here's Cook on the wing, Holiday. Durant feeling it out a bit. It's tipped. Here is Cook. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And here are the Kings now after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Walker's shot is off.
And his defense is so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 14. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, you love to see Chet Holmgren asserting himself offensively. You feeling the rhythm? Go ahead and play.
And the pass to Murray. Shoots over Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker with the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
On the wing, Holiday. And the Thunder, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Walker. He's got 13. Traps in the tray.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Micic. Outside, Walker for 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th best, the Kings.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's the Beast. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here is Cook. Guarded by Levine. Cook, good. Cook's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Levine. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah. Pocket 6. Here's Diallo. They get it again. Cooks can't get it to go. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Levine. And it's blocked. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 4. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if we can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp. Sharp as a spacing. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
They just keep giving the ball away. That's not how you win. I understand this defense is giving them problems, being disruptive. If they can just cut down on the turnovers, I think they can win this game.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Holmgren is out there with Durant. Then it's Cook. Then there's Boss. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Kings. Trailing by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Russell passes to Walker. Now here's Murray. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Passes it to Boss. Inside, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Russell. Bucket is good. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through contact.
Boss, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Sabonis, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Durant with the steal. Here's Boss. He's got 6. Pass to Cook. Nice D from Levine. The Kings trail by 5.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 21 points per game last year. 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Russell hits them both. So it's the Thunder now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the pass to Boss. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Boss. The Kings trail by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Carlos, guarded by Walker.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
For the Doctor. Great showing for him last season. Second in free throw percentage, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And looking back at his #2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. outside's a bonus. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Walker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Take a look at Boss. One of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, lights out. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
At that size, if Holmgren gets that kind of interior positioning, look out. It's going to be a make, a foul, or sometimes both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think for a guy like Chet Holmgren, it's about staying healthy. He has the size and skill and the mentality to be successful.
Odom, he's checked in for Murray. Holmgren hits them both. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 9-point game. Over to the wing for the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Count it, good. 10 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Walker. 19 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
That free throw good from Walker. The Thunder leading by 10. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Boss. Outside Holiday. To the wing on the left. Holmgren wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter. Russell with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Walker. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Holiday finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Levine. Back to Walker. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns, 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. Lot of competition, but I love the way they think. D.A. thanks. Now here's Odom. He has 7. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Carlos, and it's sent back by Odom. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Odom. And some changes here for the Kings. Big Dog, he's checked in for Sabonis. The Beast comes in for Walker. And it's Micic in for Russell. So it's the Thunder now. Pass to Holmgren. The pass to Holiday. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Holiday's got 13.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Holiday against Levine. Pass to the Beast. Kings moving the ball around. On the clock. Here's Odom. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Odom's got 4 this quarter.
And not really a go-to shot for Odom, but he can adjust his power just enough to knock down that mid-range.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
13 feet away. The Beast can't hit.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
They get the rebound. Here's the Beast. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And it's sent back by Odom. They retain possession. Here's Micic. Scoreless thus far. Passes it to Levine. Pass to Micic. Odom on the wing. The tray. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Barrel.
Teams changing it up here. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 10-point lead. He dishes it to Durant. Over Odom. Almost, but it rolls out. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Boss. 10 points for him. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Portland Trail Blazers. That one is off.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 11. The pass to the Beast. Here's Big Dog. Outside Odom. Shoots over KD. The shot by Odom, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Durant missing. King shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to the Beast. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul, 13 foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Number 55 at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Sacramento making a switch here. Cooks checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Wallace. Goes back up, and it's good on the way up. And the Thunder lead by 11.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Micic. Still yet to score. With the drive. Passes to the Beast. Sacramento moving it around. He tries for 3. Diallo, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's McCarthy. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Some solid defense there from KD. Thunder shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. 1:27 left in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, 13 foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Wallace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Kings. Murray's checked in for the Beast. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Micic. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 12. Pass to Cooks. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Pocket 6. Here's Brogdon. It's blocked. McCarthy. He's covered by Murray. Here's McCarthy. And he knocks down the jumper.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Murray, the pass to Big Dog. Lets the three fly. Drains the three-pointer. Big Dog's got 13.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
McCarthy, the pass to Boss. Out to Wallace. Picked off in midair. Here's Big Dog. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 15. And here is Durant. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Thunder out in front. They lead by 9. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Kings trail by 9. On the court right now for the Kings. We've got Walker. D'Angelo Russell out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Big Dog at the center position.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Boss gets the bucket.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Walker after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Outside, Russell. To the paint. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Big Dog.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Kings trail by 10. There's Russell with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Boss has got 8 rebounds in this game. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Walker with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. LaVine, it's blocked. Now here's Durant. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Durant. Over Murray. Buried from 15 feet out.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Now Russell. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Thunder leading by 12. In the corner, Cook with it. Stolen by Walker. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way in. Walker's got 26.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Carlos. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Russell. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Russell's got it back down to single digits for Sacramento.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 15 points for Boss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now the pass to Walker. Levine for three. The Thunder pull it in. Cook's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Kevin Durant. Back to Cook. KD on the wing. 5 to shoot. Inside. Rejected by Walker. Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Walker. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So accurate.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here is Cook. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's a foul called in the dot. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Passes it to Levine. Knocked away. Here's the break. Here's the lob to the hoop. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. Trying to end the drought. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Chet Holmgren.
1 shot.
So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 18. Walker against KD. Walker. And he converts the layup. Walker's got 28.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Again, the Thunder score.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here is Cook. Nice D from Levine. The Kings trail by 16. Walker with it. Outside, Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And it goes down 2 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. 1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw dropped for Holmgren.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Murray. Sabonis inside. The jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here is Cook, guarded by Levine. Cook dishes to Holmgren. From past the arc, and Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Russell passes to Walker. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I
mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Kings, Walker.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Walker nails both of them. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Kicks to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Walker's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Murray, good.
That's why Murray was a top 5 pick. Keegan's got a knack for making those difficult shots.
Katie against Walker. Durant the pass to Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Cook the pass to Boss. The 8-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Kings trail by 17. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
The dish to Durant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Kings trail by 19. And there's the pass to Levine. On the wing, Walker. 6 to shoot. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. On defense, the Thunder. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Cook kicks to Holmgren. Walker against KD. 5 on the clock. Boss. Sacramento grabs the miss. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Walker. That's in there. Murray with the assist. That's 36 points for Walker.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. Holmgren in the high post. Yep, that one goes in there. Holmgren's got 34.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 41.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Walker. He gets it in there.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Boss. Lays it up off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
There's Russell with the three, and it's KD with the rebound. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
pigeon come flocking. You feel me? True be told, I'm always